What is going on, guys? This is GameNut321, and I just felt like making this quick video about the next-gen consoles. I made 2 videos about the PS4 and the Xbox One a few months ago, and I think the Xbox One video was a little bit too low quality, and the PS4 video was a little bit better, but I figured that I could probably do a combination of the 2 videos and actually put it into one video, because some of my friends have asked me that they want to get a next-gen console, but they don't know which one to get, either PS4 or Xbox One. And before I talk anymore, I'm just going to let you know that I prefer PS4 over the Xbox One, and if you want to know why, just keep on watching. Hold on, let me spit out my gum. Sorry if you hear like any background noises. My mom's watching TV in the living room with like blasted loud volume or something. But I didn't really make an order on which console I think you should choose. But I'm making this video to tell you guys I prefer PS4 over the Xbox One. But if you like Xbox One, you can go ahead and get the Xbox One. I really don't care. I'm not going to hate on you or anything like that. Okay, first of all, the number one reason why I like the PS4 over the Xbox One is because PS4 is more gamer oriented, and there's a lot of things that has to do with gamer oriented, because the PS4 is meant for gamers. The Xbox One is meant for a family gamer, or I can't really express it. I'm not sure how I can tell you guys by my way of thinking, but I'm going to try to simple it out for you guys. The PS4, it's gamer oriented. It's focused on gamers, not just the average consumer. The average consumer is going to look at the Xbox commercials and say, oh, that's so cool. I can watch TV on my Xbox. I can go on NFL and watch football and stuff. And there's a Kinect, and I can play Zumba with my friends and Just Dance 3 and stuff. You know, that's not gamer oriented. Sure, it's a gaming console. Sure, it has the potential to play games, but it's not a gaming console. Just face it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not a gaming console, but it's not a gamer's console. That could fit it better. The PS4 is a gamer console. It actually focuses on games. It doesn't pressure you. Sony won't pressure you into saying, hey, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that. That has nothing to do with games. They specifically said in their little E3 conference, or their little E3 first time showing the PS4, they clearly said that it is a gamer-oriented console. I seriously do agree that PS4 is meant for a gamer. If you are a true gamer and you really like the graphics, you like how speedy the system is, then I suggest you go with PS4. For Xbox One, you can still go with the Xbox One, but I can go ahead and tell you the Xbox One can't play in 1080p HD quality, like full 1080p. It can only play in 720p HD. The PS4 can play in full 1080p. I'm not sure if you checked out any of the comparison videos. If you looked at some pictures, the Xbox One, if you actually look at their graphics, it actually has a little more contrast, but because of that contrast being so high, games look brighter and they don't look as realistic. With the PS4, there's less contrast, but there's actually more shadows, and shadows bring out a lot of detail, especially like with drawings and things like that. If you just draw like a cartoon without a shadow, it just looks like it has a lot of contrast. It looks really cartoony. But if you actually add shadow like underneath the neck or something like that, like if you was to draw a cartoon and the head is really big and the neck is really small, there's going to be a shadow underneath. There's going to be a shadow underneath your the neck, and because of that shadow being underneath the head, it makes it look more real, and it makes it look like the actual character is popping out of the screen instead of just like a 2D flat image. So the PS4 really does help, and it really is better with graphics. You might not be able to tell by watching videos on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't have that kind of screen resolution to show off the full effect of a super HD game. So it's going to look the same whether you're looking at a PS3 version or the PS4 version on a YouTube video. You're not going to really tell the difference, because when I play Call of Duty Ghosts on my PS3, I look at the graphics and they look alright, and there's more alias. If you don't know what the alias is, it's like the jagged edges on the edges of characters, especially when you play on like low quality games. Like if you was to play on a PC and play with like low graphic settings, you'll see a lot more alias on the guns, like it's more jagged edges and it doesn't look as smooth. But PS4 actually has more anti-alias, and anti-alias basically is the opposite of alias and actually smooths out the edges of textures and stuff like that to make the game look smoother, and PS4 does that the right way. And you won't be able to tell but by watching videos on YouTube, but if you actually look at if you actually play the game, like if you play the PS3 version of Call of Duty Ghosts and then go to the PS4 version of Call of Duty Ghosts, you can legit tell the complete difference. Actually, when I played Call of Duty Ghosts on my 360, just because my friends were on it, I thought I was playing on the freaking Wii version. I'm not even gonna lie. You can tell the graphics that easily, but you have to experience it. You can't just see videos on YouTube. You have to experience it. And that's why I play Call of Duty Ghosts on my PS4 a lot more than I do on my PS3. I mean, when the PS3 came out, I had Call of Duty Ghosts on the when the PS4 came out, I had Call of Duty Ghosts on my PS3, but the PS3 version came with like a little code, and if you type that in, you can get Call of Duty Ghosts for $10 on the PS4. So technically, I'm using the PS3 disc to play on my PS4. That's why I have Call of Duty Ghosts on PS3 and PS4, and that's a really good thing, and that's really, really handy. But enough about like the whole graphics things. I want to talk about the things money-wise. You know, with Xbox, you have to have Xbox Live, and Xbox Live costs about like $25 to just have Xbox Live, just to be able to use Netflix and go on the internet and play with your friends online. But see, for the Xbox One, if you don't have Xbox Live, your console's almost useless. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm just telling you the honest truth coming from me. But if you have an Xbox One with no Xbox Live, your console is useless. Not by 100%, but to use all those cool features that freaking Microsoft wanted to use, you have to have Xbox Live. It's like you have to pay $25 like for 3 months or something like that. I know it's not that bad if you have a job, but if you're like short on money, or you know, you're young and you don't have a job like that really sucks. And you can't even use Netflix like you want to. I mean, Netflix, you have to actually pay them to watch movies, and then if you want to watch it on your Xbox, you have to pay for Xbox Live, so it's like a double payment, and it really, really sucks. And on the PS4, there's Netflix. If you have PlayStation Plus, you can still watch Netflix and stuff. Even if you don't have PlayStation Plus, you can still go on Netflix and watch your movies. And that's the really cool part. PlayStation Plus actually offers more, and you only have to pay less. I mean, with Xbox Live, it's $25 for 3 months. For PlayStation Plus, you get 3 months for like $17, and that's a lot less. And plus, also, PlayStation actually offers free-to-play games and free games for PlayStation Plus members. I don't think Xbox One can do that compared to PlayStation 4. I mean, I know Xbox 360 released like some free games, but those are like freaking old games. Like, I know how Crackdown 1 came out for free on Xbox 360, and Dead Rising 2 or something like that. But those games aren't really big games. Like, they used to be big, but now they're old. But PS4, they actually give you free games, and it's not just for the PS4. It's for PS3, it's for PS Vita, and I have a PS Vita myself, and it's actually worth it, because on the PS Vita, you can get access to a lot of free games. I was really surprised at how many free games that there were on the PS Vita, just because I had PlayStation Plus. I mean, with PlayStation Plus, you get all these free games, you get discounts on games, even games that like just came out, like say, I don't know, the new just for example, Call of Duty Ghosts came out, and if you don't have PlayStation Plus, you have to pay the full $60 for it. If you do have PlayStation Plus, you only have to pay like $45, and you save like $15. That's how great PlayStation Plus is. I mean, that's all it really does, really, is just give you access to play online and get discounts and free games. But let me tell you, it's 100% worth it. PS4 has the better graphics, you get more for your money, it offers free games, and it just does better than Xbox One. I mean, Xbox One is right behind PS4, but PS4 leads the pack. I'm not even going to lie. PS4 is, let me see. PS4 is a PC of. It's like a miniature. It's like a PC in console form. It is the same thing. You can argue with that about it yourself, but PC is always like the better gaming system. Well, I wouldn't say it's a system or a console. I'm really not sure, but PC is the motherboard of like all the gaming consoles. It's the best system to play on. You can upgrade it to your liking and all that other stuff. But PS4 actually follows PC, and Xbox One follows PS4. So PC is first place, PS4 is second place, and Xbox One is third place. And that's just my opinion on the next gen consoles. I know this video was long and I know it was really random and I just like blabbered on about the randomest things about the consoles, but just think about what I said. I mean, honestly, I think the PS4 is the better console and Xbox One is like second place compared to PS4. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, and check out my other videos if you haven't yet, and peace out.